One of the most critical components to achieving success, not only in education, but in individuals' later employment career, is regular attendance. Research shows that students who have poor attendance habits are at risk of dropping out of school, therefore limiting their future employment options. There is a high correlation between poor school attendance and a lack of success in school and in one's future. Not only is school attendance necessary for academic and future employment success, it is required by state law. Ohio Revised Code 3321 prescribes the legal requirements of school attendance. Failure to comply with this law may result in criminal repercussions for both students and parents. It is important to understand Adams County, Ohio Valley School District attendance policy has two parts. The first part is mandated by state law, House Bill 410, and failure to comply with this law may result in criminal charges for both student and parent. The second part is our school district policy, which may result in grade level retention for 7th and 8th grade students and withholding of academic credit for 9 through 12 students. First, let's discuss Ohio state law, or House Bill 410. House Bill 410 tracks hours instead of days. Therefore, tardy to school or signing out during the school day will now count toward legal truancy determination. There are two absenteeism categories parents and students should be aware of: excessive absence and habitual truancy. A student is excessively absent when he or she accumulates 38 hours per month, excused or unexcused, or 65 hours per year, either excused or unexcused. When a student has reached excessively absent status, parent and student will be notified by U.S. mail of the student's status, and the student will be placed on an attendance plan designed to help the student reduce absenteeism. Excessively absent status will not result in any criminal consequences for the parent or student, but should serve as a warning sign that the student is approaching the second and more serious designation of habitually truant. A student is designated habitually truant when he or she has accumulated 30 consecutive hours unexcused, 42 unexcused hours in a month, or 72 unexcused hours in a year. Although habitually truant requires the accumulation of unexcused absent hours, students and parents should carefully review the student handbook regarding excused and unexcused designations as it pertains to parent notes and doctor excuses. It is important to remember that after 3 doctor's notes within each academic semester, that any submitted doctor's excuse must be signed by the treating physician and affirmatively state that the student was physically or mentally unable to attend school. Therefore, be aware that eye doctor, orthodontist, chiropractor, and physical therapy appointments involve medical conditions that do not necessarily make a student physically or mentally unable to attend school. So please schedule these appointments after school or at another time that will minimize absenteeism hours that could result in a habitual truancy designation. To further clarify, after the initial 3 doctor's excuses in a semester, documentation from a medical provider simply stating that a student was seen in the doctor's office will not be excused. Also note that all doctor's excuses will be verified by the school. Once a student has been designated habitually truant, the parent will be notified and the student will be assigned to an absence intervention team. A parent or guardian will be required to attend an absence intervention meeting with this team, and then an absence intervention plan will be developed to assist the student in attending school. If the student fails to demonstrate satisfactory improvement in attendance after 61 calendar days, referral to the Adams County Juvenile Court for habitual truancy will be made. This may result in incarceration for the student and/or the parent. The second part of the school attendance policy that students and parents should be aware of is the Adams County, Ohio Valley School District attendance policy pertaining to retention and withholding of academic credit. For students in 7th and 8th grade, any student who is absent 18 or more days during the school year will be considered for grade level retainment, regardless of academic grades. For students 9 through 12, absent 10 or more days in a semester will not receive academic credit for half-credit courses. These are courses that are semester-based in duration. Students absent 20 or more days will not receive academic credit for one-credit courses, or courses that meet the entire academic year, regardless of letter grade earned in the academic course. High school students and parents should pay particular attention to this policy, given that 21.5 credits are required to receive a diploma and graduate from high school. So in conclusion, all of the issues I have just described can be avoided if you do one simple thing. Come to school on a regular basis. We all have instances which require us to miss work or school. The previously described state law and Adams County, Ohio Valley School District policy make reasonable allowances and accommodations for this. However, not attending school because you don't feel like it or you don't think you're going to miss anything won't cut it in your future employment, and it won't cut it at Peoples High School. Should parents or students have further questions, please review this video again, as well as the PHS Student Handbook. If you still need further clarification, please contact the PHS administrative offices.